Shields up, Iron Breakers. How's everybody doing today? We're going to be playing some Soul Sacrifice for you guys. It's been a while since I played Soul Sacrifice, and I figured, hey, being on vacation and being limited only to my handhelds is a pretty nice time to start. So hopefully you guys are ready. I believe that I did the audio balance a little bit better this time around, so hopefully you guys will get decent audio, unlike what happened with the Sword Art Online video. Also, I haven't had a chance to read the comments in that video because the timings that I have for recording are quite strict. So, anyway, take a look at our old pal LeBron. Looks like he's got some lacrimas in there. Let's grab some of those. A little bit of lacrima. Wow, we got tons of lacrima. This is so that we can use our ultimate attacks and we can regenerate the limbs that we sacrifice when we use these attacks. But anyway, let's go ahead, read journal here. I think this is still a little bit on the loud side. I might lower it just a little bit, just a smidge, because, oh man, just listening to this tune though makes me want to just like crank it up. Just crank it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you guys remember this music. This music is beautiful. I really, really like the soundtrack of this game. This game has one of the best stories I've ever experienced in video games. It's just an amazing game all around. So if a lot of you guys are new to the channel, I really, really would advise you guys to check out our Soul Sacrifice series back in the day. Back in the day. But now we're going to go Matt Chronicle. We're going to go into Sorcerer's Deeds because if you guys remember, we tried doing the final boss of this game once and we couldn't beat him because we still didn't have enough spells. So while I'm on vacation, I'm going to be trying to do some of these pacts. As you guys can see, the only ones I've cleared is up until Age of Transgression number 5. We haven't really cleared any of these. You guys are like, how are you at the final boss of a video game and you've only cleared until like chapter 5? But these are different things. These are side quests, whereas on the main storyline, I'm at the final boss. But I didn't do a ton of side quests. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what this is, I think the easiest way to describe it is imagine if Monster Hunter was about spell casting and spell crafting as opposed to using weapons, and you should have a pretty good idea what this game is like. Now, let me just grab some here. We're actually almost finished with Age of Intrigue, Age 6 here. We're currently going to fight a monster that I don't think I've ever fought before, the Frisky Frog. Code be damned, save this monster. I don't know. We're going to leave it up to luck because we are part of the Grimm. Now, this game has a lot of complexity for you guys that are going to be watching for the first time. And I know that there's going to be a bunch of you that are watching Soul Sacrifice for the first time. And trust me, there's a lot of complexity in this game. It's not like it's hard to play or anything. It's just there's a lot of stuff to soak in. So, we're going to be fighting the Frog Prince. I already read his story before we did the video. This was basically a prince that transformed into a frog-like creature because the woman he loved was actually a frog. To give you guys just a gist of it. For those of you that don't know, let me just show you guys something. If you go to the lore section, each of the monsters in Soul Sacrifice has really detailed lore. Like I'm talking about, you go through here, you start reading this, and look. All of this is the story of this frog boss. All of this. Now, some bosses have smaller stories, but this one happens to have a really detailed one. But it is so cool. As a matter of fact, I used to have this series that I used to do on the channel, but it never really took off, which was the Soul Sacrifice lore, where I would read these things in like story time and whatnot. Now, we got to arm ourselves. You guys will notice that this is how you set up your character. You select your faction. Right now we're Grimm. Changing factions costs money. But we're going to be playing Grimm because Grimm was the faction that I liked the most. You can change your character's appearance whenever you want. You can change which allies you take with you to the battlefield. Looks like we're taking dark allies, which is fine. I don't remember. I think I'm taking these two because I want to eventually be able to use their costumes. Because once you reach certain levels of affinity with characters, you are able to purchase their costumes. And then you can use those costumes on your own character. The title, I don't think, has any effect. It's just a title. Right now we're called Word Seeker because we're really high ranked when it comes to Grimm, because I've played a whole bunch. There's also customization of your right arm, which changes depending on the spells that you have. I really don't want to get too lost in the customization. Looks like we're going for a bunch of shock amp right now. We're really going for lightning with this build, which I was checking out the story, and it turns out this was a build that was in here from the last time I played. And I was looking into the story, and it seems that lightning might be the most effective way of dispatching this boss, but I'm not sure. So the spells we're going to be taking with us is the Thunder God Axe Edge, which this transforms your hand into a weapon. Or does it give you a weapon? I don't remember. But it gives you a weapon, basically. This is a little homing attack that goes through the ground. This is a carpeting attack, covers the ground in lightning. This is a thrown magic, which you can kind of combo. So that's the other thing. You can combo magic together, and you will get different effects. Like, I think you can combo the axe with carpet, and it does cool stuff. We'll see, because I don't remember a lot of this either, you guys. It's been a long time since I've played this. Let's relive the Phantom Quest here. But you guys got to give it to this game's soundtrack. It is beautiful. Volt. This element symbolizes lightning piercing its victims, strong against frost, but weak against stone. So this is the element that we're actually using. So this is strong against frost, so it's not, technically speaking, it's not really strong against, sweating, which is the weakness of our foe. He sweats a lot. I am not a huge fan of this map. But hey, we're going to have to do it. We're going to make it happen.
If my body and blood are no longer human, so be it.
Your allies will usually say cool stuff. So this is my character. These right here on the left side are my spells, and if I press R, it's going to change the spells that I have available to me. Let me see if I remember how to run. You press X to run, you also press X to dodge. We don't have defensive dodging spells. These are items that you can pick up. Oops. These are items that you can pick up, and these items usually give you shards, which can then be converted into other items that you will be eventually able to use in the creation of spells. I still think that the audio is too loud. I'm kind of scared that I'm going to nerf it too hard like I did yesterday, so I'm going to leave it as is, and hopefully I'll get it right this time. I did some audio tests, and it seemed okay. Now, if we open up our mind's eye, this shows us a couple of things here. Now, some of these things will be devices that allow us to recuperate our spells, because like you have a limited number of spells. Basically what you're doing is you're sacrificing these offerings that you have here, and the more offerings you sacrifice, the more spells you're able to do. And eventually those things run out. And if you get to a point where they run out, you might even lose the spell, and then you will have to either recharge it through one of these things. Is this one? No? I don't know. There's some things in here that will allow you to recuperate your spells. Trust me on this. Now that shape ahead of us, that right there is the boss that we're supposed to be fighting. Sometimes there's some trash before the boss. In this case, looks like it's just the boss itself, so we're going to go ahead and engage. Holy crap, he's a big one. Whoa! And he smacked me. Now we can lock on. Let me see. Let me start by this. And now let me charge up a weapon. So this should give us some pretty hefty damage. Oh, come on. The rust is real. Okay, this is its elemental vulnerability. Perfect. Okay, this is too much damage that we're dealing with here. Let me heal myself. I also have a healing spell. Once again, remember, all of your spells are limited. Okay, let's lock on again, and let's actually use some thrown magic. Oh, wow, we're just getting reamed. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ooh, he almost had me. Okay, locking on, firing. Nice. Now we can also check on vulnerability locations, like you guys can see. This guy, the vulnerable spots are the ones that are marked in red. Oh, crap, that hurts. Come on. Let's heal up. Let's swap up. Looks like we have very limited heals. Monstrux is dying. Okay, let's charge it up. Charge, 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 charge. So I'm doing combos with spells here, which is I'm comboing this throwing spell with the lightning blanket beneath us, and that is going to increase its power by a great deal. Now let's go save Monstrux over there. Monstrux is dying, and at this point I could choose to save him or to sacrifice him, and I could sacrifice him and basically cast a spell that deals tons of damage, but I would lose his assistance for the rest of the fight. So it's usually not a good idea to do that this early on. Let's try the homing spell. God damn it. What the hell hit me? Okay, there's something shooting at me over here. Okay, here we go. There's other monsters showing up, which is a good thing because we'll be able to sacrifice them for points. So let's actually get that guy. Damn it. Is it dead already? Yeah, one of my partners killed it. So we're going to sacrifice that. I'm actually not sure if we sacrifice to save it because Grim is a faction that is about random stuff. So whenever you do Grim sacrificing, you can either get a sacrifice or you can get a save. Okay, let's swap this up. Give me the lightning floor. Come on. And sacrificing stuff this way also allows you to regain your spells. God damn it, Monstrux, you're useless. You destroyed a cursed part. Now, depending on the factions that you play, destroying cursed parts can actually give you additional loot. But in our case, it doesn't really do much for us. It's just one of those things that I like doing. It still helps with score, I think. But the loot you get is random. Some more spells. Yeah, I'm going to give it the long one. As you can see, lots of over-the-top spells. It's really cool. And you haven't even gotten to see the ultimate sacrifices, which I will hopefully do in this quest. Wow, this frog is just taking a beat down. Okay, let's go sacrifice Persepius. Boss is currently in yellow. Get your ass back up, Persepius. You can see that essentially everything in the game is about sacrifice. Like even rescuing your teammates, you have to sacrifice your own health to do it. Oh crap, there's invisible monsters in here. What? Bastard. Okay, we got the invisible monster. Okay, let's do some more homing, shall we? Oh, we got a casting thing here. I didn't even notice it. Not what I intended to do. It's all good, though. We'll use the sword. And we're poisoned. I don't even know why. But I don't have an antidote spell, so this is going to be a problem. Camera not really helping. Come on. Okay, this is not looking good. Let's get rid of that. Ooh, that was a close one. Come on, bro. You can't be like that. Okay, we did another one. Like, that guy's dead. This game is also a lot faster paced than Monster Hunter, because, like, in here I really struggle to keep up with the commentary. You guys can probably tell by now, because I'm just way too focused on the fight. But then again, I also haven't played this in a long, long time. So I'm just spamming spells right now, because I'm trying to get him into a shocked state. Which, if I achieve that, if I achieve the shocked state, I have another spell that then combos with it, and I throw a stone spell at him, and he's going to suffer a lot. Okay, he's reeling. Sweet. Hit him harder. Keep the momentum going. Let's give him the big one. I didn't hit him. Crap. That kind of sucked. Okay, let's do this. Let's try to do lightning through these bad boys. It's too far away. We gotta get closer. What do we have left to break? We have that left foot over there. God damn it. God, that hurts. I think I might sacrifice myself, because that'd be cool. So that you guys can see it. I'm going to let myself die on purpose, and then I'm going to tell my partners in here to sacrifice me. Which is something that you can do. We're going to martyr ourselves, basically, just like Jesus. Come on, kill me. Kill me! Where's it going? That's it, right here. Boom. Okay, now we're dying, and I'm going to go, sacrifice me. Sacrifice me! Come on, one of you guys get in here and sacrifice me. Okay, I've been sacrificed. Now look at my character. Massive spell blast, completely destroyed the monster, and I am now a spirit. But the boss should be about ready to go. Like, look at his health. He's got nothing. So what I can do is after I die, I can still help out my teammates. So I'm going to power up Persepius' attack. And lower its defense. But I have that bar, which is, it's limited time during where I can do that. What's this? You can create a shield. Which means I'll be able to shield from my teammates. I'll just stand here. Oh crap, Monstrix is dying. Oh, but the boss is dead. We got it. Nailed it. And there you go, guys. That right there is the essence of Soul Sacrifice. Now, a really cool thing in this game is that you can play this game with your friends. And you can totally just like sacrifice them when they die, or you can save them when they die. It all depends, right? Anyway, I'm going to cancel this. Looks like Persepius is going to sacrifice the enemy. Now, every monster in this game was at one point a person. They've just been corrupted by their desires, and there's this thing that shows up, which is the chalice. And that's what you guys are watching right now. The person who used to be... it's basically who the monster was before he became a monster. He was a person, and you can save them and they can join you on your quest, or you can sacrifice them and you can gain a special soul that usually allows you to craft a special spell, or you can also leave it up to fate, which is usually what Grim does, and it will be random whether they get saved or sacrificed. Strides of the Conqueror. Wow, we actually got an achievement. Get him, Persepius. I'll buff you. Oh man, Soul Sacrifice is awesome. I love this game. And hopefully I've introduced a couple of you guys that hadn't seen it yet, and you guys should definitely go back. There's a full playlist of Soul Sacrifice where I go through the entirety of the story, except the final boss, because I still haven't gotten there. I still have to play more to finish the final boss. Here are our rewards. Hey, we got a new spell, Frog Prince Tongue. This just proves that I hadn't played this. I hadn't played against this monster yet. Looks like its element was frost after all. The magic of the Frog Prince summons a frog servant to bash foes. This could be interesting because sometimes I do builds on here. Now, that's the other thing. Every build that you do is not really permanent. You can change everything you want at any time. What has a certain degree of permanence to it is the rewards that you get from your factions and whatnot. And if you want to get rewards from other factions, you have to change factions, and that costs lacrima. So these are all items that we're going to get that allows us to... we reached Persepius Affinity B. And that was the Frog Prince fight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As you guys know, since my recording time is limited while I'm out here, I'm going to have to call this video here. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button. It helps out a lot if you're new. Subscribe so that you're always notified when I'm live streaming. And remember, if you've never seen Soul Sacrifice before, there's a playlist in the channel that you guys can check out, and it's got all the Soul Sacrifice stuff in there. It's a lot of fun. And also another thing is, I know that there were a couple of bundles a while back that included the PlayStation 4 as well as the PlayStation TV. Soul Sacrifice also runs just fine on the PlayStation TV, so if you have that, you don't have the excuse that, oh, I need to get a Vita. Nope, PlayStation TV will do fine. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.